Hey, it's been a while since I did a computer mod video, but it's been a while since I've done some computer modding, to be honest. But I've started to pick up this project again, the gaming case mod. We've made some progress, and I hope maybe over the next couple of weeks we'll make a little bit more progress with it. So the first thing that I've done is I've managed to glue on the wooden surround pieces for the bezel, and also glue on the magnets that keep the bezel in place as well. And I'm happy with those. They work really well. The super glue that's holding the magnets on is strong enough to keep them in place where they need to be. In fact, it's so strong it's very difficult to actually move this with one hand. You've kind of got to get this in the right place. There we go. So that is now in position. I've marked out where I'm going to be putting my 80mm fans. And I know some people suggested I should have 120mm fans, but I just want to try and get the balance of air coming in and air going out, and 80mm probably will get it about the right balance. So they're going to go on here, so we've just marked that out. Probably going to do some hexagonal cutouts rather than circular ones. And I'm probably going to take apart my fan controller that I made and put in a CD-ROM case. I'll probably hardwire that into here and have it maybe controlled off the front. I can control it off the top. We'll see how we go on that. I've got a possible idea of maybe having some piece on here to get some air scoop or something on the top, and maybe have a hollow area here that's could have stuff in it. I don't know. We'll see how this develops. So just to let you know, this project is still very much alive, and hoping to make some progress with it over the next few weeks and months. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we've made a little bit more progress with the gaming case project. Been working again on the twin 80mm fans, and what I've done is drilled the fan screw holes, and I have temporarily fitted a couple of fans in the case, even though there's no vent holes for them at the moment, and that is just to confirm that the fan holes are in the right places. Okay, I spent a bit of time trying to get them in the right places, so it's good to know that they are. There's a few that just needed a little bit of fan, some of them a little bit bigger where they weren't quite 100% on, but they're certainly good enough. It's a tight fit in there for two reasons. First of all, there's absolutely no space between the two fans here, they are touching, but there's very little space at the edges, but just enough, it just fits. I'm just going to flip this over. See just how close to the edge we are in both instances, but there's enough space here so that you can get a power supply in and out without having to take the fans out, and enough space kind of to get around here if needs be. I don't anticipate there being a drive up here, obviously, but what I do anticipate is probably being mounted up here will be a terminal block for the fan controller. Possibly I might mount it a bit further down here. I'm kind of inclined to try and keep this area clear. As I've said, I do want to leave room for a radiator. I'm probably not going to use one because I don't use water cooling, but the idea is if I did use water cooling you could have space to put one in, so I want to try and keep this area pretty clear. Still haven't worked out where you might put a pump if you're going to do water cooling. Quite possibly the only sort of areas are going to be around here, maybe attaching something onto this or down at the bottom. Managed to avoid putting a fan underneath. I didn't want to do that, and I think with these two at the front probably don't need to. So hopefully that will give us enough airflow in here. So the next job really is to cut out the vent holes on the top. Obviously take the fans out first, cut the vent holes on the top, put the fans back in, and then we'll see how it looks from there.